So we're here with the new Android version of Shyp, an app that lets you skip the hassle of dealing with FedEx or the Postal Service. So Shyp is really easy to get started with. You just click Add a Shipment. You can either search for a street address or just click one of your saved destinations. Then you take a photo of the thing that you're trying to ship. Here we're shipping Call of Duty to someone who listens to our podcast about games. Snap a quick photo, approve it. So now that's ready to go. You just click Pick Up Now. It gives you a little guesstimate of how long it'll take. It said 15 minutes for us here in Soma. Ship Hero has been summoned. It'll be here sometime in the next 20 minutes. So here we're tracking our Ship Hero. We just entered this new shipment, and he's already just a couple blocks away in Soma in San Francisco.
How you doing?
Hello. So you got here in less than 5 minutes, which isn't really impressive. Okay, so we took a picture at the beginning. Now you take a picture of the QR code at the end to verify that you got it, or
exactly.
Okay.
So and then I hit complete, and we're all set.
Great.
Yeah,
awesome.
cool.
Thank you so much for doing that. And I just got a notification saying pickup is ready.
There you go.
Awesome. So as we just saw in the demo, it only took 5 minutes for one of your Ship Heroes to come and pick up the package. How do you handle, distributing that among the whole city? How do you make the times have that kind of baseline for so many people?
We kind of designed this from the ground up, and the first thing is getting that unbelievable experience, and that's all about the pickup time. Like, instead of waiting around all day for a pickup, we'll make it there in less than 20 minutes. And so we have our heroes that are actually stationed around the city in different zones. So like Soma's a zone, for instance, and then they'll just do pickups there. So as soon as they get pinged, they'll go directly to that location, they'll collect your items, then they'll continue to do more pickups until they get to a point where they just don't have any more capacity. And then instead of going back to our warehouse, which we actually initially did, we have actually vehicles that will orbit around the city. We call it satellite vehicles.
Right.
And then they'll collect those items from the actual hero and then go back to the warehouse. So what that allows us to do is really just focus on one thing and don't have any wasted time that the heroes aren't actually doing pickups.
This was a bike messenger who picked up this game. What's the balance? Are there people on bikes, people in cars, people in trucks for big things? Like, how is that ratio decided?
It's actually different for every single city. So New York, obviously, a lot of people on bicycles. San Francisco, a little bit more cars, but it's really just a mix. So we have people on bicycles, scooters, two-door cars, four-door cars, even trucks sometimes.
So, the price of shipping can vary wildly between, sending a tiny parcel and sending, say, a piece of furniture. So how do you guys handle that while still making the process seamless for users?
Yeah, so we put that on the back end. So we don't require you to enter in the dimensions of an item, the weight of the item. And at the end, when we actually bring it back to our warehouse, we'll weigh the item, we'll measure the item, and then we'll charge you a $5 pickup fee.
Okay.
And then actually just the retail cost of the lowest shipping retail rate. Right. So we'll actually compare all the prices between UPS, FedEx, USPS, and give you the best price for that.
So when do I find out in the process how much I paid for shipping?
It'll be as soon as we weigh and measure it in the warehouse. So a few hours after you actually handed off your item.
So the news today is that you're actually finally released this Android version that I got to play with. Why is that coming out now? Why didn't that launch at the same time as iOS? And what do you expect that to bring in terms of new customers? Like, is that going to be a huge impact, or is that just maybe an unknown?
Yeah, I think Android is going to be huge for us. Like, I think you look at the numbers, over half of the phones out there are currently Android. As far as doing it now, I think it's all about focus. And for us, it's really about focusing on one thing. So when we first launched, we launched with one zip code in Soma, and then we expanded out the service. We were on one platform, and it's really about that. Especially before you look to expand to platforms, you need to make sure you have your service and your entire application really nailed down. So that's why we wanted to do this as soon as we can, but this is when it really fit in just right.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us here at TechCrunch HQ and for demoing the new version of your app.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Yeah.